Max, roll.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Hookah Domain. That was a really obscure reference. But, we got another Shisha review up for you guys today. As always, I am Silencer. The guy on this side over here is Cryptic Mac.
Hi!
Tony. How's everybody doing? Like I said, we'll be doing another little Shisha review for you guys today, something that Jonathan sent over to us. It's one of the Epic Smoke lines, which we haven't seen a whole lot of covered yet.
Yeah, I think we've only did one, maybe two.
We did one, we owned two up until this last truck. But, anyway, today we will be reviewing Graham Cracker from the Epic Smoke line.
Graham Cracker goodness.
Indeed.
It is
now,
tasty.
It is tasty. I'm going to point this out again like we did in our first one. On the flip side, notice anything different about that compared to other Shishas? Go ahead, take your time.
Hey.
Yes, exactly. It has a marking for tar as 0.05%. Now, I've discussed this with Arnold, the guy who manufactures this stuff through Zona, and he says that it'd be dishonest to not put on there any slight amounts of tar consumption. He says all Shishas exhibit that. But if that's the case, I'm surprised that other blends are not forced to label it the exact same way then.
Quit flipping the damn container.
What? I'm having fun with it. Besides, you do all kinds of crazy shit in the background. I want to do something up here for a change.
It's distracting you.
Yeah, anyway. Yes, I do have to focus. But anyway. Again, as far as that tar thing I was telling you about is concerned, I think that applies to when it's being burned. Not to when it's being, you know, just regularly smoked and melted in a hookah. But enough about that. Let's get on to the cut. The slice itself is a natural, it's natural leaf, but it's also sliced into strips. Not as narrow of strips or as shredded as the Hookah Freak line is, but nevertheless, it is very finely chopped. I mean, this stuff comes apart in your hands with a little bit of effort. Again, it is a leaf base. It has a little bit of a water twist to it, as far as the moisture on it is concerned, but do not be mistaken. If you turn this stuff upside down and let it sit right when you get the container to let some of the juice balance through the Shisha, it's very thick. So the trick is when you first get this stuff, make sure you flip it upside down, let it drain for a while, let it get, you know, moisture all over the Shisha, and then, you know, try to start smoking. You don't just grab the stuff on top at first. The smell, I don't know, it does have a resemblance to graham crackers.
I like butter.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're getting off of this. I mean, yeah, it has a graham cracker essence, but it also sort of has butter.
It has the graham cracker goodness smell to it, but it really does have a deep butter smell to me.
Yeah, butter. That's what we got off it when we first opened the thing. We're like, well, that's a little interesting.
But it does smell good, and it translates into smoke quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad flavor. There definitely is some graham cracker essence, but come on, I mean, I've never opened a box of graham crackers and had the overwhelming smell of, I can't believe it's not butter in my face at the same time I've been doing it. So, I mean, I was kind of expecting, you know, just more of the simple childhood snack as opposed to, you know, the butter, I guess, that they treat the top of the stuff with. But as far as how it's smoking...
Parquet.
I'm going to make a little sandwich with the olive eyes for the next review. But, as far as how it is smoking, it's doing pretty well. Epic Smoke does pride itself on being able to produce some ginormous clouds. I don't think they put as much emphasis on the flavor, but again, as far as, you know, blowing Mondo clouds is concerned, I think that's what this stuff was designed for.
Yeah, we are using puny coals with a Pyrex bowl.
And we're still doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, if these were fresh Coconaras and this was right at the beginning of the session, we'd still be getting some Mondo ones off of it. So this Epic Smoke stuff, they have a point. I mean, this stuff can produce some ginormous freaking clouds.
Or some epic smoke.
Ha ha! Hey, Epic Smoke. Okay. But anyway,
shoot yourself now.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But it's good for cloud size and it's fun in that regard. But flavor, butter.
No, I mean it has a sweet cracker flavor. It does have butter. I mean, all in all the ingredients are in there, but it's not bad.
Yeah, flavor duration is not not an emphasis with this stuff, I don't think.
No,
it does not last very long at all. You'll get maybe 20 to 25 minutes.
We'll give it a little more, I can't think of the word. 35 minutes, just to give it some benefit of the doubt. That's it.
Yeah, the flavor becomes much more muted after about that first half hour of your session, so you're not going to be doing, you're not going to be getting that deep, rich graham crackery flavor the whole way through. But again, I think this stuff wasn't designed to be flavor centric. I think it was supposed to be to make big clouds with just a little twist of something on the back of it. You know, just like, oh, hey, that's supposed to be a strawberry or a graham cracker. It's not like really deep into the flavor. But again, cloud size is nice. You know, I'd say pick a small jar of this stuff up, but I don't see any reason to make it a permanent part of your collection.
No, I'd say all Epic Smoke is a pick up and try to see if you like it. Or in a general thing, like we had, I don't remember our last Epic Smoke we smoked, but
Jungle Juice.
Yeah, Jungle Juice. The flavor lasted there again like a half hour, but the clouds lasted for about an hour. And it was fun because, you know, big clouds, big fun.
Again, and Tony brings up an excellent point. As far as cloud size is concerned, this stuff is very good for that purpose. If that's what you want to do some night with your friends, and you guys want to sit down and say, man, let's blow some ginormous clouds.
Hookah bubbles!
Yeah, yeah, the smoke bubbles is another fun trick. But this stuff is your brand. But if you're looking for flavor and cloud size and all of the goodness rolled together, you should probably start looking someplace else.
But I still say pick one or two up just to try. I mean, it's only like $5.
Yeah, the 50 grams aren't very expensive, I don't think. So, I mean, it's worth giving it a shot and worth keeping around in case you want big cloud sessions. But it's not something it's not really anything to write home about. Yeah. You know, the flavor's very muted on it. And if I had to pick a number on this one, truthfully, I think a 6.5 sounds about right. Again, cloud size is above average, so it did earn that, and to much the same degree, there is a little bit of the graham cracker flavor there, but duration is off. Volume is off. You know, having to get the heat management right, which isn't really difficult, but it does require a lot to get it going. I think a 6.5 is a little generous, but still, it's a pretty fair rating, I'd say. What do you got?
Fun clouds. I got the same thing. It's good. I say pick one or two 50 grammers up just to see if you like it. And it's good smoke to keep around just to throw in a bowl. I mean, we've only smoked a few of them, but we've smoked them several times.
Yeah.
And they're all good. It's just
more so for clouds than for flavor.
Yeah, and plus they're a good half-hour, 45-minute bowl session. So you can just throw it in, smoke it by yourself, enjoy the flavor while it lasts, and then, you're not sad that you threw away just fun smoke instead of something flavorful, tasting good, and, still having clouds.
Exactly. But again, 6.5 is the rating we're going to go with on this one. As always, I am Silencer. The guy next to me is Cryptic Mac, also known as Tony. If you like watching what we're doing, feel free to check us out some more on hookahdomain.com. Stay tuned, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye-bye.